Hi there, Sandra here from CREATEINSPAIN, and today I'm going to be making some leaf stamps. I have a couple of different designs here. They have been printed on a laser printer on normal cheap tracing paper. I did have to print it a couple of times because my laser printer doesn't get used that often and it does need warming up in order to get the best print out of it, but it's not that much of a problem. So I have my piece of glass and my image goes on there. A piece of gift wrap cellophane goes on the top of that. I've just noticed there is a little flaw in my cellophane, there's a little crease in it, so I'm going to make sure that isn't over a part of the image that I really need. There we go. Now, if I want to make sure that it stays in place, I can just put a little bit of tape on there. It's not usually a problem. I have a plastic frame that is going to go over the top of that. And making sure that I have some clearance around the design. Place that on. Now my polymer gel is decanted into these containers for ease of use, but they are kept in a closed drawer and the sunlight can't get to them. And they're fine. As long as I keep them there, that's not a problem. So the way I do this is I just squeeze it as evenly as I can. I keep the nozzle on top of the gel and I'm just keeping up an even pressure. Now if it's cold, you're inclined to get bubbles, but at the moment the temperature here isn't too bad. I'm going to do a little bit of extra on the top to make sure it's well and truly filled, and then that can go back in the drawer. Another piece of gift wrap cellophane on the top, like that. And my second piece of glass, and you can tell from the weight of that going down that there's plenty of gel in that. In fact, probably way too much, but I'd rather have too much than too little, because too little will end up causing me a real problem. And I'm going to put this in for 30 seconds aside into the lamp, so I just need to get my timer out. And I'm only doing 30 seconds because it's quite a solid design. The little lines may or may not stay adhered, but I can always draw those in. That really isn't so much of an issue. If I over cure it, then the rest of the design won't come out, so it's a case of do what you can. So 30 seconds and then turn it over and give it another 30. Once it comes out of here, I will take it apart. I'll then take it to the bathroom and I will wash it out with warm soapy water. You can buy a special chemical that stops the stamps from being so sticky to put in the washout water, but I don't have any. It's an added expense that I really don't need. Hopefully that's going to be my design created. We shall see in a moment. Just going to put these apart. As you can see, I've got a load of extra gel on there, which the last time I made this particular design I didn't put enough in there, so this is definitely going to be enough gel. And as it happens, because I put too much gel in and I didn't have much cellophane over the top, I have actually got some gel on the design itself, I think, but it doesn't really matter. So this is what I've ended up with. You can see the design in there, and I need to wash all that out and see what I've got left. So here's the stamp after I've washed it out. The plastic frame just falls off, but it does actually help you in the washout process. It keeps it a little more stable. So now this is going to go in a small dish of water, and I'm just going to put it back into the lamp for about 4 minutes. Okay, I've set up the other design in exactly the same way, and I'm just going to put that in, and I'm going to put it in for the same length of time. So it's getting 30 seconds. This one has had 2 minutes of its 4-minute extra curing time. It's now extremely firm and it's basically done. I will just give it some extra time just to make sure it's fully, totally and utterly cured. Okay, so that is all. Now I did notice on this one that the stalks have not come out, but I can't say I'm surprised. I didn't really expect them to. Right, so this one I am going to give, looking at it, I'm going to give that one 40 seconds and just see if it does actually give me the stalk. Probably won't, but we shall see. May end up ruining the stamp completely. So, here we go. There we go. And let's see if this one has been overcured or not. Well, my design hasn't been compromised, so there is that to be said for it. And no, I've got a good cure, so I think I may even have the stalks in on that one. It looked as though I might even have the stalk developed on this design with the 40 seconds. So it might even be better than the original one. But basically both of these stamps are going to be usable. So if I don't have the stalk in, it's not really a problem. This I just dry off with a towel. It will remain sticky, and the idea of this is that it does remain sticky because then it stops it from moving around when I use it next. So that's not a problem, and these are still reasonably clean apart from a few fingerprints, so they can just be put back again. So these have been fully cured, and what I do to dry them off is I use one of these lint-free cloths. These are sold for kitchen use, but they're great because they are like a chamois. They don't have any hairs on them, which is a pain. If you're making stamps you want covered in hairs. And these are still going to be sticky. So peel off the backing cellophane and the stamp is done. It can be cut to separate items. But I have a stamp block, some Memento black and a piece of paper. Now I'm using a glass worktop saver, which isn't the best of surfaces to stamp on. And these have not been stamped before, so we shall see how they do. Just want to make sure it's inked up properly. There we go. I have a little bit of a failure just in the tip on that one. I suspect that is most probably simply due to the print. My print was not wonderful. Sometimes it's better than others, but there we go. It's still fine, it'll do. And this one. That's come out perfectly. This one won't have the stalk, I can tell that already, but as I said, no great shakes. That's fine. That one has actually got the stalk on it, so the longer curing time, the 40 seconds on the image side of it, obviously was the right timing. There we go. they all work. So I'm quite happy with that. Now, if you want to have some leaf designs, I will put a link to the file down below so you can use it. You can resize it because it is an SVG, so if you want to make them bigger, you can do. But I think these are probably about the right size for card making. And that's obviously what I'm going to be using them for. So there we go, how to make your own leaf stamps with polymer gel in a relatively short amount of time. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with a link or two to some other videos, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.